Hey.
Good morning. I hope all of you had a great weekend. Let's start with a quick review from where we were on Friday. We've been talking about fundamentals. We've already talked about things like opportunity costs and trade-offs and voluntary exchanges. We've looked at the word marginal. What does marginal always mean? One more, so marginal cost versus marginal benefit, those sorts of things. We've also talked about the four productive resources. What are they that every business has to have? Entrepreneur, land, labor, and capital. So those are our four productive resources. Now, let's also look at production possibilities. We started looking at this at the end of last week, and I want us to pick up from there right now. Production possibilities is how companies make decisions based on what should I produce more or less of. Let's do a review. If we look at a production possibility curve, all right, and let's say that I have a bakery, Pam's Bakery, and I can produce donuts. I like hot, fresh donuts. And I can produce cakes. Those are my two options at my bakery. Now, my donuts we're going to do by the dozens. So I say, okay, I can do 5 dozen, 10 dozen, 15 dozen, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 dozen. All right? Or I can do cakes, and the cakes are individually. And so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cakes per day. So I start here and I go around to here. This is my production possibilities. If I say today, guys and gals, at our bakery, we're going to make 40 dozen donuts. How many cakes can I make, Amber?
None.
Okay, Amber, none. All right, so if I put all my focus on donuts, then I have no time or resources left to make cakes. So on the flip side of that then, Ashton, if I make 10 cakes today, how much time do I have left to make donuts? None. So I'm somewhere between here. So let's say that I've said today I'm going to make 30 dozen donuts. All right, at 30 dozen donuts, how would I determine how many cakes I have time to make? I'm going to go straight up until I what?
Hit the line.
Hit the line. And when I hit the line and go across, I have about enough resources to make 6 cakes if I'm making 30 donuts. Does that make sense to you? 30 dozen donuts. All right, so I am working at this point. All right, what if I decide, you know what, today's a little slow on donuts. I've had some more orders for cakes. So I need to make 8 cakes today.
25.
I'm only going to be able to make 25 dozen cakes. I mean 25 dozen donuts. Does that make sense? So this is point B. Now, if I've moved from point A to point B, what did I give up? What was my opportunity cost?
5 more donuts.
I gave up 5 dozen donuts in order to, what did I gain?
2 cakes.
I gained 2 cakes. Does that make sense to you? All right, so here's point A and point B. How important is it that I be working on this curve? Very important. What does it tell me? If this is my production possibility, this is how much it's possible for me to make. What if I have